Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out Kehlani, Blue Water Road. If you enjoy the videos, like, comment, subscribe, also share. And we ain't gonna BS any further. We're gonna jump straight into it with track number 1, Little Story. Hey, we starting off with the guitar.
Would say I'm a lie, but I'm not always honest. I ain't come through, but that's why I ain't promise. You got a face that I couldn't lie to. Light blue lights in white room, and you're fine too. Ooh.
You got a face that I couldn't lie to. Light blue lights in your white room. I like that line.
You know I love a story only when you're the author. Trying to meet you at the altar. What
Sing
can I
needy.
be softer? Ooh, 'cause you are a dream to me. Still mad I hit the dash on you. After wearing you down right to the last of you. I was moving just maybe a little fast for you. Just tell me.
Well, whatever that thunk sound is, came in with so much effect. I love that.
In the past, 'cause you got a face that I couldn't run from. Heartbreak targets in my shotgun, but you're not one. You to love me again and complete our little story. We got one hell of a story, you're a hell of an author. You swear
Hey, you know what I mean?
leave you at the altar, working on being softer. Ooh.
You got one hell of a story. You're hell of an author. You swear I'll leave you out the altar. Man, you ain't gonna leave nobody at no altar.
You always been a dream to me.
I tend to have that effect.
Listen the way you see through me.
Okay, now we going more cinematic with the violin strings and everything. I love it. I love it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is track number 1, Little Story. I like the overall entendre of what she's doing, of like, oh, like you're the author of our little story and everything. Very well written song. I like that's one of the things I like about this track. I like that second verse when that thunk part came in. I really love that. And how she started flowing with the doing the dash and this and that there. I love that. I'm not too crazy about the song though. I'm not too crazy about it. The the guitar, it was too low. I wish it would have, like, cause you don't have to go for like the polished guitar. You could obviously go for like the guitar of like you just sitting there in the room playing, and this is a song you wrote and you want to write this song and then get on the guitar, start playing it out and everything. I just wanted the guitar to be a little louder. That's my only one complaint, but I did. It was a nice, cool song. It was a nice, cool song. If I had to rate this, I rate this a solid. I rate a solid 8. I rate a solid 8. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to track number 2, Any Given Sunday, featuring Blast. Any Given Sunday. Like that Jamie Foxx, LL Cool J movie. No, Al Pacino. I like Blast.
Are you working, baby? Are you working tonight?
I think I heard
'Cause I
this.
got a brand new bag, oh yeah. Make it rain on your stage any given Sunday.
I did hear this song. because I went on like a blast journey after that Kendrick Lamar pop up show or whatever, and this was one of the songs I stumbled across.
We just talk for months, I buy her what she want, to splurge and spoil a lot of fun. I'm throwing a paper tantrum at the club. Make it rain on your stage any given Sunday.
I love this song.
You got you stimulated. To you I'm more than famous. Call me daddy in front of all your bitches in the lobby.
That's what I'm talking about, Kehlani. That's what I'm talking about. In front of all of them B words, all of them, every single one, even, you know what I'm saying, even the ugly one, all of them.
I'll let you come back to the room.
I ain't sorry.
It's mine, just your desire. Skill, we talking about practice. No flame, I'm blowing out matches.
No skill, we talking about practice. Allen Iverson.
Staying, you come with no handles. She in love, I wonder what happened. Are you working, baby?
Are you working tonight?
Make it rain on your stage any given Sunday.
Yeah. I love their voices together. I just love when like the women artists, they have their voice and it's like something, then they get with like a male figure or a male artist, and then they collab with that voice, and then that the male, he gives that deepness to it, but they combine together to make this one beautiful sound.
Time back this week, I'm tweaking. Got it back for a walkthrough last weekend. I shouldn't be here, but I'm deep in now. T-Pain song got me thinking.
Hey, you ain't lying. T-Pain songs do be having you thinking. I'm in love with a stripper. Always have me thinking.
My eyes like that. Too early to be catching a vibe like that. These suburban trucks, we arrive like that. You ain't seen this much in the sky like that. Might blow one blessing or two.
Are you working, baby?
Are you working tonight? Oh my God, this is fire.
Make it rain on your stage and it given Sunday.
This is a perfect, beautiful hook. Ladies and gentlemen, that is track number 2, Any Given Sunday, featuring Blast. Now, see, he spelled his name with an X. I spelled mine with an X too. It's still the same. You can tell that's Blast. That's Kenny right there. It's the same thing. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is track number 2, Any Given Sunday, featuring Blast. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite songs. I want to say the past. Cause this came out in 2022, but I discovered it, I want to say early this year, probably late last year. And this has been one of my favorite songs since. I love Blast part. That hook really get me. And this beat is just so you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time listening to the song. You can't go wrong with this. Wait, hold on. 16. That's how many plays this song got? No, that's crazy. That's crazy. This song fire. This is a 10. This song is fire. I don't know why there's 16. No. They need a minute. No, we need more. We need more. But yeah, excellent song. Fire song. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to track number 3, Shooter Interlude.
And I'm keeping all this part too.
And how many times you gonna clear your throat? I'm sorry. You can clear your throat as many times.
Can I borrow some money? Can you call me an Uber?
Hell nah. Hell no. No.
My mama needs surgery and my son needs a scooter.
That sounds like a hip problem.
My starter. Can you move my maneuver? I think you need Jesus. I think you need a shooter. How many bottles you got in your mini cooler?
And that now you're going too far. You don't ask me how. Ladies and gentlemen, that was track number 3, Shooter Interlude. Yeah, I see why it's called Shooter. That was triggering. That was very triggering. No. It triggered me. I went to my flight responses. I can't deal with that. Hell nah. You asking for too much. You asking me for some money. Then you gonna ask me for oh your son need a scooter. That sound like a him problem. That don't sound like a me problem. A scooter. You want it's 2025. What you want a scooter for? Well, it's 2022. With 2022, what you need a scooter for? A scooter? Well, I don't know. But yeah, I do like it though. I do like it, but it's triggering. It's very triggering. I don't think I could really rate that, to be honest with you. It was short. It was about a minute. It was a minute and 59 seconds. But it was just all the things that she probably want from you and all of that, man. Then she dating a famous nigga. She dating famous, and nah, yeah. If I did have to rate, I rate that 9 though. Ladies and gentlemen, I will move on to track number 4. Wish I Never. What is it? Children's story? We got that slick Rick children's story going on with the beat.
I never let them win unless I say so. And I don't show my cards, but I play it though. They put them in my bag like my bankroll. But you really came to show out. Before I knew it, I was shotgun, got one with me. Never been what I said.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Kehlani, yes. I need to hear that again.
Before I knew it, I was shotgun, got one with me. Never been what I
said. Before I knew it, I was Top Gun, shotgun, got one with me. Oh my God. The way that went with that beat is crazy.
Had to take it back to play in my favor. It's all love when I see you when you bitch smiling. Put the gas on it,
well,
but
damn.
I kept the mileage. Seen the bullet coming, but I didn't dodge it quick enough. I wish I never did it. From the bathroom to the kitchen. Wish I would've kept it pimping. Should've never took that mission. Never got into your Lambo. Let you shoot it up like Rambo.
That girl said, never got into your Lambo. Let you shoot it up like Rambo. Oh no, you went raw in that thing. Okay. Got a baby on the way. Y'all know who she's talking about?
I wish I never. I usually got the game in a head like known to keep a piece on that stack. Then drive them up the wall, no rest stop. Couldn't keep it on the low like bedrock. But you really came to show out. Before I knew it, I was turned down, burnt out, got one with me.
I like how it does that with the beat.
What I said to you, baby, was in character for the animation. You ain't never let us stop stimulation. But I kept the mileage, seen a bullet coming, but I didn't dodge it quick enough. I wish I never did it. From the bathroom to the kitchen. Wish I would've kept it pimping. Should've never took.
Hey, yeah, I'm telling you, you ain't used to this. This the game is to be. It's supposed to be in you, not on you. You got to be in you, not on you. You can't never get caught slipping. Never let your guard down.
I'm slipping, I'm so over this. I wish I never.
I feel bad.
And I wish I never. I wish I never.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is track number 4. Wish I Never. Kehlani from one pimp to another. Yeah. I've been caught slipping before. We've been there. You know what I'm saying? Pimping ain't easy. You gonna have your ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you come across somebody and they might have you a little sold on what they selling. You know what I'm saying? And that's all right. You gotta learn to grow and adapt. So I understand. That little children's play Slick Rick beat, phenomenal. And then how they used it, because that's the most important thing. How did they use it to line up with that certain part where it just dun, 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 like that was amazing. That was amazing. This is a 10. This song is a 10. Everything about this was fire. I relate to the topic. Man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know. You know, sometimes it be like that. But ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to track number 5, Up at Night featuring Justin Bieber. Did I hear this? This beat sound familiar.
You wonder why I love you. There was never pressure. Easy as I want to. There's just no one better. You think it's calculated. Baby, I'm just not that clever.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You downplaying it, but you at the end of the day, you really know you is that calculator. You just can't say nothing.
What could I say? I know that it would go this way. Of course you blame it on fate. Could've let it just escape. No, thoughts of you keep me up at night. Up at night.
Up at night.
I think about all of the ways you turn me on.
Me too.
And my bed gets lonely whenever you're gone.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you. This is good use of a beat, and you came in vocal sounding just right.
Girl, you got what I want, what I needed. And even when the sun don't shine, I'll be right by your side.
Sing it.
Holding you tight. And when you feel like nobody cares, like
You keep me up at night.
I ain't gonna lie, Justin part hit different. I felt that.
Up at night.
Just off of the vocals.
Up at night.
Cause Justin don't never do too much. He don't never try to overdo anything. He just hits it right in that perfect spot. Pause.
Up at night. Thoughts of you keep me up at. And what could I say? I knew that it would go this way. Of course you blame it on fate.
Come on, I'm waiting
Thoughts
for
of
it.
you keep me up at night.
I'm very familiar with Kehlani. I know when she building up to that to really go that range. I know I felt it.
Baby, the thought of you, you keep appearing in my dreams.
Oh my God, this is sick. Oh, this is sick. I probably heard this song maybe 2 times, but this was like maybe a couple of years ago. I got a certain app I listen to music on and everything, so I don't really click on albums. I just type in the artist name and songs pop up. And I heard this and I added it to my playlist. And I've heard it maybe a couple times, and then like it just got buried because I just be adding so many songs to it or whatever. But yeah, I remember the song. This was fire. I like when Kehlani do that little build up to where she about to go into that whole nother range with her voice. I think she also did that on this song called Advice. Take my own advice. Yeah, and then there was a part in the song where she just through the roof with the vocals, everything. So that's why I said I am familiar with when Kehlani get that bit, like when she get that pocket and then she just explodes through. Yeah, ain't no stopping her. And then the vocals is always like penetrates the soul, so to speak. 'Cause like I just feel it and it just really be in your ears. Justin Bieber did a phenomenal job with the song as well. Phenomenal job. Just like I said, Justin, he does enough, like where it's perfect. It's never too much, it's never too little. It's just in that spot of just like, okay, enough. Yeah, this is a 10. This is a 10. Fire song. Probably the most played. Yeah, that's the most played song on here. But ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to track number 6, Get Me Started featuring Sid. Tell that damn bird shut up. Make me some Popeyes.
First we was touching and just kissing
got to be hard being a woman, losing your woman to another woman.
Call me aggressive, I'm just being honest. Ain't gotta do too much. And it's just a little too much.
That's actually a valid question.
This ain't no nonchalant. Let's have a heart to heart. Talking about splitting up. You thinking about giving up. That's every
Go.
It ain't been the same between us. Where's the disconnection? You need something different. Maybe she can do it better.
If she want to leave, leave. Get there. I ain't making you stay, man. Get out of here. You want to go. I ain't making nobody stay where they don't want to be at. Leave.
Call me aggressive, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Ain't gotta do too much. Just a little too much. Why you gotta do so much? You ain't gotta do so much.
Relatable as hell. Relatable as hell. That's one of them songs where you just sitting back in your chair and you just thinking like, and you just play this song and you just locked up in your head. Like you just locked in, like just thinking about all the BS that's going on. You like, bro, like you serious right now? I'm trying to talk, I'm trying to be all this, but you got some BS going on with you. And then they don't never say nothing. They just let you be trying to talk about it, but they be like, nah, I don't know. You be like, all right, see, this the BS I'm talking about. But ladies and gentlemen, that's track number 6, Get Me Started featuring Said. It was very calming and relaxing. Very relatable as well. If I had to rate that song, I'd rate that song a solid 9. And valid question, why you gotta do so much? Why? I look at everybody and ask that question. Everybody do so much. But ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to track number 7, Everything Interlude. Everything. Oh, I ain't got no lyrics, okay. Oh, yeah. Only 35 seconds. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to track number 8, More Than I Should, featuring Jesse Reyes.
If you knew how long it's been since I let somebody in, then you know why I can't look you in the eyes for too long.
Okay, so this guy like that sample, I'm guessing is I know it was used on Genuine Pony, but yeah, I need to hear this again. Let me start back over. You kind of threw me for a loop, that pocket, it felt like.
If you knew how long it's been since I let somebody in, if you knew how long it's been since I felt her on my skin, and why I keep looking at the shape in the pants she got on.
Why I keep looking at the shape in the pants you got in? Oh, doing that thing shaped like a Coke bottle. Especially from the front, you get a real good visual.
Is it really cheating if she ain't loving me right? If she's not touching me right, leaves me lonely every night.
Yeah, it's
Give
cheating.
me attention that she can't seem to provide. Putting work to make me smile. The way you treat your mama, cause it shows you how somebody will come to treat that woman I like. The way you
And I like the way you treat your mama, because it shows you how somebody will treat their woman. Boy, that's a new one. I ain't never ever in my life heard that.
more than I should. And
I like to get
more than I should, more than I should. Swear I'm not the type to lie. feel hella justified. And my boyfriend isn't loyal. His morals in the toilet. That boy is unavoidable.
My boyfriend isn't loyal. My girlfriend isn't loyal. God damn, you. Jesus.
He's on a trip. You say it might be time for me to clear. When it works, it made me smile. Say good morning and good night, and I like the way you treat your mama, 'cause it shows you how somebody
Let's go.
will come and treat the woman. I like the way your phone is open. Like a passcode, 'cause she cut off mouths. And
I like that.
more than I should, more than I should.
I like that guitar. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that shit is hard.
More than I should, more than I should. Too tired of holding back. At this point, my fantasies got the best of me, and I need it. At this point, I'm too tired of holding back. At this point, my fantasies got the best of me, and I need a pre. The unknown, we're both grown enough to touch, enough to see what's up.
Oh, this is fire.
Us alone, when nobody's home. Just let me touch, let me see what's up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is track number 8, More Than I Should. That was a banger of a song. That was fire. Especially with that guitar, that dun, 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 dun. I wish they would have brought it out a little bit more. Like, let that guitar let it go. Just let it go. I'm telling you, it would have added way more effect to it. That's my only little complaint. But this was a fire song. This was a 10. I like the flow of the song. That more than I should. Dun, 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 that dun, 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 and then with the guitar doing it as well. That was amazing, yo. That was fire. I heard that. I think I've heard that type of style somewhere before. So that's why I say bringing the guitar out a little bit more, because it reminds me of some. I can't think of it, but where they have the guitar and it does that. But if you bring that guitar out a little bit more, I'm telling you, it would have just been heaven in your ears. Well, my ears. If you ain't gotta agree with me, but yeah, it's still fire song. And Jessie, she did her thing as well. It's crazy how you go through it on both sides of the genders. You say my boyfriend isn't loyal. You say my woman isn't loyal. You say, is it cheating if she don't do this, that, and the third? And like, well, yeah, I would consider it. So what you gonna do with that information? You gonna go outside? But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's a 10. That's a 10. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to track number 9, Alter. Oh yeah, we were talking about the Alter earlier.
Fresh white flowers in a new tea light.
What is a tea light?
9 cups of water, still water. Soon I'll see your face. Don't know why I ever thought you were far away. I'll fix you a plate. We can go to dinner, we can share a meal, yo.
Okay. All right, so that explains something to me, because I was wondering, like, if she in a okay, so which woman are you? No offense to anybody, I just get curious and have these questions in my mind, like, which one are you? Like, is you the one that go out to work, or you the one that's kind of like more at home cooking, or both of y'all just like whatever y'all dynamic of y'all relationship is?
So I put you on the altar, stay just a little bit longer. Laid it out for you, thought I felt you before, but now you're closer. So I put you on the altar, stay just a little bit longer.
This has like a 70s type of feel to it, 80s.
Laid it out for you, thought I felt you before, but now you're closer. Heard a lot of things you tell me, heard a lot of dreams you show me, heard a lot of anything from you, that you've been leaving here. Now I believe.
I like what they did with her voice there. I do like that effect they put on it.
Leave, I swear, I can smell your perfume. Picking up your signal like a phone booth, keeping you alive, and I do it cause I want to. We can go to dinner, we can share a meal your way. And I'll play you the songs that you used to play.
I fix you a plate, we could go to dinner. Hell no, you about to sit down and eat this damn food. What you talking about? We ain't about to waste no food around this motherfucker. You about to sit down and eat that food I fixed. Ladies and gentlemen, that is track number 9, Alter. I noticed that this is more towards the end, and like the same thing with like Summer Walker albums. Like she have a song like with this kind of like style or whatever, more towards the end of the album and everything. Uh I like the song. Um I'm more in love with the singing on this one. The beat was kind of cool, gave a nice little vibe, whatever. I'm more in love with the singing on here and the story. But if I had to rate this, I rate this a solid I already saw 9.5. Solid 9.5. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm moving on to track number 10, Melt.
I can't tell where your hair ends and mine begins. If
I can't tell where your hair ends and mine begins. Huh? Never heard that before.
have all these tattoos, I would think that it's your skin. If I move too quick past you, I would think it's my reflection. Wish you could build me a cute apartment, one bedroom right where your heart is. Inch space feels broken hearted. Cross the bed feels way too foreign.
I love that line. Wish you could build me a cute apartment, one bedroom, right where your heart is. That's fire.
Wonder when they see just one, do they see us too? Ooh. It's when I melt into you. I melt into you.
I want you to soak me up. No pause. But yeah, pause.
Till your breath follow your chest up and down, hoping you let secrets spill out your mouth and inhale, exhale, breathe me in. With every breath I'm sinking inside you.
See, I could visualize that. I could visualize it because if you grab them by the neck and then you like let's say y'all smoking and you make them breathe all that in, just blow all that out until you.
Wish I could build me a cute apartment, one bedroom right where your heart is. Inch space feels broken hearted. Cross the bed feels way too foreign. I wonder when they see just one, do they see us too? I melt into you. It's when I melt into you. I melt into you.
Violin string.
Do you end? Where do I begin? Start over again. Feels like we're melting, melting. Where do you end? Where do I begin? Start over again. Feels like we're melting, melting.
Oh, this is a beautiful song. Where do you end and where do I begin? This is a very beautiful song. Very beautiful. I love the drums. And then she was singing that whole melting to you part. Yeah, this is I don't know. I just really out of all these songs because I love all of them, but I really sunk into that. Well, except number one, I really sunk into that song. Like that one really made me just go on this journey in my head. I love that song. That's a 10 for me. That's a 10. It was like I could just visualize all of that. Even that little part about the little breathing in me, you know what I'm saying? You gotta grab them by the neck, you know what I'm saying? Then you blow that little smoke into them and then they inhale it, look like you taking their soul. But yeah, 10. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to track number 11, Tangerine. Tangerine.
I get jealous of every sip. Pineapple water, I can taste it on your lips.
Is that a code? I feel like that's a code for something. Cause you know how they say like if you take like some fruit and you leave it like on the porch or something, that's like a thing. I feel like this is a signal.
If I were you, I'd wanna savor it all. Raspberry tangerine, honey.
I ain't never had that before.
Vanilla bean, so sweet.
I like that all that.
Honey.
Raspberry tangerine. I won't try that. If that don't mean nothing.
Used to be a butterfly, flying in the summertime.
Oh, that's
But
beautiful.
now you made your case, find your home, fruitful seeds, mighty grown, pollinate my love with yours. Sugar cane dangerous, nectar on my face again. Oh.
Hey yo. My sugar cane dangerous. Number one, I ain't never heard somebody say that. That nectar on my face again. Hey yo.
Take it 'cause it's raspberry tangerine, honey. Vanilla bean, so sweet. And you can get it in the morning. So don't tell nobody. We're down in the garden. The fruits you can harvest, they grow where you water. It's all in the timing, but nobody's watching. No.
So all of this means something, and I'm not in that community to know what it is. I'm telling you, all of this means. I know it means something. The fruits you can harvest, they grow. They grow in your water.
I can taste me on you.
So they like coochie juice.
I can taste me on.
I want some raspberry coochie water. Ladies and gentlemen, that is track number 11, Tangerine. Oh, my raspberry tangerine. Yeah, I think it mean more, but I think you're talking about some coochie juice. But yeah, I don't know how to feel because I wanna know exactly what it is we talking about here. I feel like this is coded, but overall just the song. I'm really trying to grasp it, but overall song I get is a solid 9. I want to know exactly what I'm talking about. I think I know. I think, but I want to know. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to track number 12, Everything.
I could blame it on the physical. I could blame it on your lips, your touch, your kiss, you know, real traditional. Baby, did you know that from the moment we fell in and knew we couldn't back. Knew I'd always crawl back.
You're supposed to be pimping.
Baby, it's the everything for me. For me, oh, for me. Cause baby, it's the everything, no trying. You'll be shining, my silver lining. From
She say it's that everything for her. Everything do it for her. Everything. Must be nice.
love the way you teach me, love the way you listen. You know all my details, you so damn attentive. You got my attention, babe. Can't forget to mention, babe. I'ma keep you lifted. You so fucking gifted. That was before me, it's childish. You done what you wanted, now you can be wild with me. Run that mile with me, catch some flights out with me. Oh, I match your energy, match your flat perfectly. Lips lock intensively, want you extensively.
Lips lock intensively, you want extensively. I know you was made for me, think you was made with me. Lord, this is deep. I'm jealous now. Oh yeah, I'm getting jealous.
For me, oh, for me. This is such a different thing for me. Cause baby, it's the everything for
Must be
me.
nice. Must be nice. I can't lie.
Oh, for me. Everything, everything, everything.
That violin get you chill.
Everything, everything, everything. Everything, everything, everything.
Damn, man. Damn. It must be nice to have all of that. You say she pay attention to detail. She attentive. She everything. Why is it going like that on y'all side, but it don't go like that on my side? You just your experience a little different than mine. You know what I'm saying? What y'all be doing? Oh, I never mind. I ain't gonna. Yeah, it's YouTube. I can't say it, but I get it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was track number 12. Everything. Beautiful song, very beautiful song, and just basically just appreciation for what you have in front of you, and reassuring that person that, hey, you know what, I love everything that you do. You're here for me, and I pay attention to it, and I notice it. It must be nice though. Must be nice. But if I had to rate that track, I rate that track a solid 9.5. But ladies and gentlemen, now we're moving on to the final track, Wondering/Wandering, featuring Thundercat and Ombre.
Took time just to enjoy it. I was in my own orbit. Cinematic needed scoring. Major decisions, divine intervention. Try to release control. I had to learn to trust and fall, receive it all, surrender. Found me wondering, wondering, wondering. It left me wondering, wondering, wondering.
Nice fucking beat.
Tripping and what I said, like when you think you know it all. Gifted but not gracious. Surrender, the push and pull to break the wall, rebuild it all. Found me wondering, wondering.
That shit is deep. That shit is deep. I had to learn to trust and fall, receive it all, surrender, the push and pull to break the wall. Yeah, give you basically. I had to learn how to give, receive. You gotta match it. You gotta match it. You gotta learn to do both. If you want, just in life in general, you gotta learn to do both. You can't just be one thing. Because if you're just one thing, then people will have a tough time dealing with you. Sometimes you're too strong.
I surrender. You found me. Now I'm living free. I surrender.
Okay.
Wondering, wondering,
Oh, we about to, man, come on. No. Ain't anybody hit me with no sentimental. Nah, I'm not a sentimental person at all. I don't like doing this. Anybody give me, have my heart opening like the Grinch this Christmas time. You ain't about that. Nah, I'm not about to have a Grinch moment. Ladies and gentlemen, now that was track number 13, Wandering, featuring Thundercat and Ombre. Cool song. It was a cool song. If I had to rate that, I rate that solid 7.5. It was all right. It was cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Blue Water Road. They got some fire songs on here. Fire songs, very well produced and very well written. My top 5, Any Given Sunday, Up at Night, More Than I Should, Get Me Started, Wish I Know. My favorite, my top favorite songs. I love them songs. Kehlani did an amazing job just vocally with this track. I think I need to listen to this album one more time to really get the full messaging. Well, I understand a little bit of it. It's more like this going through love in life and everything, so I get the gist of that. I just feel like I'm missing a little bit more, so I don't want to say anything premature, but overall, if I had to rate this album, I rate this album a solid I rate it solid 9.5. It was solid 9.5. If you enjoy the videos, like, comment, subscribe, also share, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man.